Hello everyone, this is Marcin Ruman, and today I'm gonna update you on my schedule, and we're gonna talk about 3 pillars of how I envision every successful IT professional should split their life into, split their day into, in order to obviously get higher income, get potential to increase their income, increase your income in the future. And if you're like me and you're building your personal brand, which you probably are doing because otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video right now. So I wanted to give you these 3 pillars because you're probably working on your personal brand or you have your own system. But I want to now tell you what I'm doing that works for me, how I split my day, and maybe that's going to help you, maybe it's going to give you more clarity and structure, so hopefully your career will basically, hit through the roof and you're going to be much more successful and fulfilled in your life. So just a quick update I want to give before we start, and you're going to get these 3 valuable tips. So from now on, I'll be doing videos pretty much every week because the first month of my YouTubing, I was recording every single day. That was a big experiment for me and it was very successful. I've learned a lot about the platform and I've learned a lot about dealing with video, and I've received a lot of positive feedback. And then a thing that surprised me a lot was that people actually wanted to help, So obviously people who give negative feedback, they're really welcome. So if you want to give negative, hand, I think that's how you say that on YouTube, then go ahead. But if you want to give positive, and I hope it's gonna be of value for you, then please go ahead and also give positive. So that's enough of updates. And let me now tell you how I split my day into 3 parts, so I get this success by my terms. And many successful people or many people who have achieved something, they define success by their own subjective standards. By my own standard, I believe that when I'm doing this, when I'm focusing on these 3 things that I'll tell you about, then I found it the most productive and also the most effective, in a way that you're putting not as much time, not as much effort, and you're getting higher gains, higher results. And also it's a very long-term approach. It's not a quick fix or a hack. I wouldn't call it like that. It's just how I structure my day, and I know it works. So let me give you, and also before we start, the first 2 pillars are actually what people are doing already, but the pillar number 3 that I'll give you is something that I want you to focus on more. All right? So after watching this video, make sure. And obviously, if you like this idea, if you like how I split my day, if you take it for yourself, then after watching this video, make sure that you focus on the pillar number 3, because that's what a lot of IT professionals aren't doing. All right, let's crack on now. And this is pillar number 1. So pillar number 1, obviously, all of us, we need to sustain ourselves. We need to have cash flow to live day by day, and we need to do the actual work, which I think you need to put a lot of hard work and also a lot of experience into a lot of that's gonna be improving your skills, but you need to put a lot of hard and smart work into working for your clients. So this is the 1/3 of this is the first pillar of my structure. So you actually need to do the work. Okay, So you need to work for your client or work for your employer, or if you have a product, then your customers are your clients by definition, and so you need to work for them, improve the product, right? Improve yourself, work for the client. So that's gonna be the first part, the first pillar, however you wanna call it, I don't care. But the second pillar, after you've done the work, and because we need to all earn money, we need to have food, etc., pay our bills, and the second part after that is actually learning. So it's not enough that you just working. You need to stop at some point, and you need to say, hey, I need to learn now. I need to, say, all right, I'm gonna stop now from working, and I'm gonna innovate. I'm gonna learn new techniques, learn new technology, learn communication, for example, which I highly recommend. Learn the technical skills, because that's very important. So the two parts, as I said, most of the people are doing currently, right? We spend obviously most of our time working, because that brings us revenue, that brings us money. But the second part, we don't spend that much time. In fact, obviously we all want to grow, but sometimes our laziness and I think lack of the pillar 3 doesn't also cause that we're putting, actually two-thirds of our day into pillar 2. So I know once you decide that you're gonna do the pillar number 3, so the pillar number 1 will improve, and automatically pillar number 1 will also improve. So they're one another influences, but it starts with pillar 1, then pillar 2, and then pillar 3. So the pillar number 3, and now it's gonna be the most important, is actually exposure. It's personal branding, however you wanna call it again, and it's going out there and actually showing people what are you doing, document it. Lots of people already, lots of gurus in this field, they've told to document, especially that we now have this technology. I mean, just imagine if I'm recording this video on my iPhone 7, so I don't know about the quality. It could have been a better camera, a professional studio, etc., but it's not. But I'm doing that. That's the most important. Okay? I'm doing the pillar number 3 on Sunday. And as I said, I've changed my schedule, but it's nothing that should, that's gonna be interesting to you. Basically, pillar number 3, that's what I'm doing now. I'm teaching, because something what I've learned over the years, even though I'm young, even though I'm gonna gain more experiences as I grow day by day, but already I've got experience that I can share. I've achieved something from starting practically from zero. And so pillar number 3 is to talk about what you're doing, show to other people what you're doing, and the best tool for that is obviously social media, and the hardware is just your iPhone now. I've got like a very cheap mic, and I just I record this video and I roll it out. If I make mistakes, I make mistakes, and if I embarrass myself, I embarrass myself. But the most important is to do the part number 3, and sometimes that's gonna be strategizing what you wanna put out there. Sometimes it's gonna be executing. So executing, it's happening now. But the pillar number 3, think about it. It's okay. You can call it, it's marketing. It's for me, it's exposure actually, and showing other people that you're working on your skills, that you're learning. So the first two pillars, and I guarantee you, once you start working on the pillar number 3, the pillar number 2 will be affected, because it will motivate you. I mean, every time I need to, you know, record a video, I need to prepare for that. I need to learn. I need to stop my work. So I'm not doing the pillar number 1. I'm not doing the pillar number 2, which is learning. I'm doing the, you know, exposure. I'm positioning myself in the marketplace. And you can have the best technical skills, you can have the best, you can learn a lot, but if people don't know about it, if you don't position yourself, it's all for nothing, literally. Because people need to know about you, you know, teach them, educate them. And everyone has something to say, because if you're a student, you can teach other students, you can show them what are you working on, and then you're gonna get interest maybe from potential employers. Maybe you'll get interest from recruiters or basically people that would like to work with you. So you will create your own dream team. And it's gonna help you define step by step what your vision is, which has been my case. So guys, those have been 3 tips of how I structure my day. Let's review. Tip number 1 is actually doing the work, something that sustains you and earns you money. Pillar number 2 was learning, okay? Because it's not enough to do the work, you need to innovate, you need to learn new techniques, stay up to date. And then the most important one that affects all the other 2 is then position yourself. So get your website running, learn some basic marketing skills, learn how to communicate. And if you want me, I'll help you. Just message me, leave the comment, or, you know, click the button down below. And if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I will highly appreciate that. And till the next time, thank you very much.